Good afternoon and welcome to the iceHQ Ice Rink in Reservoir, Melbourne, Australia on Warranjoy Woiwurrung traditional land for the day 2 of the CCM National Women's Tournament. It's game 3 for the evening between the Victoria Fairy Lights in the black with the rainbow sleeves and the Adelaide Hidden Gems in the white with purple and gold bands on their jersey. The Fairy Lights, the home team today, they're playing from the cafe end of the rink, and the Adelaide Hidden Gems playing at the Zamboni end. The two teams, yesterday they both played. The Fairy Lights with a 0-0 draw. They played against the Cherry Bombers. They couldn't get anything past the Cherry Bombers defence. They had a pretty good game in terms of shots on the net, but they couldn't get anything through. Plenty of chances, but the goaltender for the Cherry Bombers was lights out, and Nikki Bosman, who did a terrific job. Tyler DeYoung in the net for the Lights too did a great job, obviously keeping the score to 0-0 in that case. Some great play by both teams in that instance. But the Hidden Gems also, they had a big win. They won 4-0 against the Annihilators. So they're the form team in this division. Debbie Bowles did a good job in the net for them. But they had some pretty effective play. Amy-Lee Sobotko was superb, as you would expect from her play. So too Amy Stevens with a couple of lovely goals. And they will be the players to watch out for, that the Lights will need to make sure they can shut down. You give Amy Stevens time and space, and will score goals on you with the Plum. Stevens has played for the Lights in the past, and very effective indeed, as we're going to get this game underway very shortly. 3 15-minute periods. The Lights at the moment third on the ladder. The top two teams will play off on Sunday in the grand final of this division, so they want to get some points, both teams. So the Hidden Gems on top of the ladder at the moment with that 4-0 win yesterday over the Annihilators, and the Fairy Lights currently tied in second place, really by nothing at all. It's more just by the point of who got the most number of shots on the net. We are very privileged once more to have Lucy Parrington refereeing for us tonight, one of the great legends of Australian ice hockey. She's currently the captain of the Melbourne Ducks in the AWIHL. She refereed last night. She's back here again refereeing today. There's not a single trick in hockey she doesn't know, and we're enormously privileged to have her here as part of the refereeing team, contributing to hockey at this level. A player with her experience and Palmares, you could argue, probably doesn't need to be doing this, but her love of the game and devotion to growing the sport, and in particular women's sport and hockey, is out of this world. So it's great to have Lucy with us here today as one of the referees. She'll be dropping the puck very shortly as we will get underway. Sobotko facing off against Matilda Jennings. So we're just waiting for the Hidden Gems to get the numbers all sorted out. We are allowed 5 on the rink as the face-off there. Just poked through by Sobotko, but it only got as far back as the Lights defence there, as they look to play the puck up the ice. Lights clear the puck out of the zone nicely there by mystery number 42 for the Lights. There's a couple of numbers just not showing up on our system. The puck is dumped in deep around the back of the net. The Hidden Gems, again, the beneficiaries of a large win yesterday evening with that 4-0. Here they come now at Sobotko, who's got to get around one. Goes wide, takes a shot and flings it in, but the puck is seen harmlessly behind there. DeYoung with the first touch, and they make a nice save. Puck just pushed down into the corner. Going in to pick it up. The Lights just hoik it around the back of the net. Not a bad decision under pressure. The boards wasn't a great choice, as I know they look to play it up the boards through Jennings, who gets the puck out of the zone. Doesn't get it past Sobotko, who shoveled it back in. Sobotko goes over to get her first change, 1 minute in. Good timing on the change. Pucked up in deep, and it will have to be picked up now by the Hidden Gems. They look to clear the puck up the zone. Options being taken away. They played the puck up and tried to get the puck onto the stick of mystery number 40 for the Hidden Gems, who is still not showing up on our system. So it's going to be mystery number 40 all game until they do something about that. And now they look to clear the puck out of the zone. They do just under forechecking pressure. They go through the neutral zone, onto the stick though, but not cleanly of Dennison. Dennison couldn't get the puck away. It's shoveled in though by Grandmanage. Not much on it though, just kind of poking away at the puck, and it'll be picked up now. Liv Fletcher, who's plenty of room. Liv played effectively yesterday, just needed a little bit more confidence. Just chips it up the board, trying to find an option. Only gets it as far as Jennings. Couldn't do an awful lot with it though, as now it's Bisco who has the puck and moves in. Takes a shot from the blue line. It's down low. It goes across the front of the net and watched humbly across the side there. Debbie Bowles saw that one sail over into the corner. This is the rookie division, so players without an awful lot of experience. You'll see a few extra falls and a few extra puck handling errors, but certainly a good learning progression for them, and it's great to have the rookie division here in the CCM National Women's Tournament. Previously it was just the one division who were getting massive blowouts, but it's been very tight so far. All the teams have been very evenly matched through both. Enormous sort of work done to make this work by Ryan Hines, who is the Director of Hockey Operations here at iceHQ. He makes it all happen, our rec league and the duck scheduling and everything, and I don't think he ever sleeps. Now it is picked up by Jennings, who tries to get a puck away but couldn't get it through. Fletcher was there. She dumped it up as the Hidden Gems changing. They get fresh legs on the ice. No pressure on them though, just losing sight of it there briefly was Jennings. Trying to get the puck into the slot onto the stick of Liebert Smeaton, who was there. And they've scored the goal. The Hidden Gems didn't quite see how that one went in. We'll see this one on the top-down replay with a bit of luck. If we get the timing on it right anyway. Just waiting for that one to sort itself out. The Hidden Gems with the first goal of the game. It's the first time anyone scored against the Lights throughout this tournament. Their last game was a 0-0 draw. But looks like we're not going to get the replay on that one. I think it took the scorers by surprise as well. Let's just chip through on the face-off. Sabotka dove it, shoved it in deep. Gets it to Costello, who looks up ice. She chips it up the boards. Played there by Kaylee Costello. A lot of these players have come up through the development league here at iceHQ. Shoveling the puck up into the offensive zone was the Lights, but the Gems will race back and get it first. Sabotka saw it safely over the line, and we will have an icing. If you're not familiar with the rule of icing, if you play the puck from your side of the ring, so your side of the red line down the middle, and it crosses the goal line at the other end without anyone touching it, you're brought back for an icing, so a defensive zone face-off. The sting in the tail is if you are responsible for icing the puck in this division, you're not allowed to get a change, so you're going to be tired. The team that didn't ice the puck is allowed to get a change, so they can get fresh legs. You, on the other hand, may well be just a smidge on the gassed side. Burgess now moving up through, trying to put some pressure up on the wingers, on the D, and make a bit of a move. Puck goes through the slot. It's picked up on the stick there of Pix. Pix tries to get a backhand, shovels it in, doesn't get it past the defence. Lights there in numbers. They look to clear the puck out of the zone. Not quite handling it cleanly there was McLean. Just didn't quite get a handle on it, and the puck now back in the side. Backhander there, shoveled in, and De Young will see that one behind the net safely. As now the Lights look to clear the puck out of the zone. It's kept in though on the point there by Arnold's, but then it's dragged out, and Dawson now with the puck under pressure from McLean gets the pass across, finds Curry. Curry still with the puck, goes into the corner, being pressed there by Umlaut. Tried to get a backhander, that wouldn't quite go, and the puck dribbles in, and Tyler De Young will make another save. 10 minutes to go in the first. 1 goal to lead to the Hidden Gems from 1 shot on the net. Lights yet to get a shot on the net. As they reload and get themselves organised. The Lights, if they want, they can have an extra 2 players. It's up to them. They are allowed 5 on, but so far they've got 4. They can have another one if they want. Just a little bit disorientated. Again, this is rookie division. Still 1 more player allowed on for the Lights if they want to have it. If they want to play with 3 on, I guess they can. It's a little bit of bench disorganisation there, but they'll get it organised. And they do in the end. Perrington drops the puck. Shot fired across the front. Amy Sabotka making a good choice from the face-off to turn it into a shot on the net. It's not a bad choice indeed. Quite often they will at least trouble the goaltender. Shoveled back in there by Gaskell. Puck loose in the slot. As battling for it, Sabotka tried to get a shot away, but stick lifted there nicely by Umlaut. Puck goes behind the back of the net. De Young watches it go harmlessly by. Lights looking to clear the puck out of the zone, and eventually they do, but only goes as far back as Fletcher, who dumped it back in. Just with a little bit of a backhand, but not keep the puck out. Now Sabotka has it, gets onto the forehand, takes a shot, scores. Sabotka goes top shelf. Over the shoulder of De Young. It's a tight angle. You can see it gets past the defence, pinching up high. Gets into the Alex Ovechkin Memorial shooting position and goes top shelf over the shoulder there of Tyler De Young. And Sabotka with the 2nd goal of the game. Both so far to Amy Lee. We will reset for another face-off. 2 goals now, the lead from 5 shots on the net. A lovely shot there by Amy Lee as they try and push through the middle again there, and that's Curry trying to drive through, but jammed up by Grand Manage couldn't get through. Now it comes up for the Lights to have to reset. Under pressure by Carroll. Carroll manages to get past the blue line, get past the defence, but in the end it is stolen back to return the favour by mystery number 11 for the Lights. They don't clear the puck out of zone. Bird just dumps it in. Couldn't get it past Fletcher though, who got a stick in the way. And the Hidden Gems will clear the puck out of the zone. Last line there in defence was Wilson, who just tipped it back in. Shot fired from the blue line once more by mystery number 11. And the Hidden Gems have got a 3-on-1 if they can make it happen. Loose player in the slot, charging in was McGlade. So too was Carroll, but the Lights managed to rescue the puck. But they didn't get it past the defence of the Hidden Gems in Arnold's, who managed to shove the puck back in. Arnold's pinches in now to get it on the boards. Takes a shot from a distance. DeLong sees that. DeYoung sees that one wide. Had to make the save though. As pinching in was Carroll, who loses a footing. They battle on the boards just by the red line in front of the cafe entrance. As the Hidden Gems look to try and get another shot on the goal and extend their lead. 2 goals to lead so far with 6.5 minutes to play in the first. Burgess tried to push through, got the puck through. Not with it though, on the other hand. The Hidden Gems put it down the other way. The Adelaide team doing well so far. So I'd shovel it back in there through Matilda Jennings, who shoves it in deep. But it'll end up on the stick of Emily Arnold's, who looks up ice. Sees not too many options, but finds one up on the blue line, chips it up past. And here comes Sobotka with another chance. Sobotka though, cut off. Well, I see Belieber Smeaton made the difference. Got that one shut down. And now the Lights will chip the puck up the boards, trying to get the puck out of the zone if they can. Jennings there doing a power of work. The puck will go down the other end, but it's going to be an icing. Fletcher making sure of it. Just watching the puck cross the line. Lights trying to get a change. They're not allowed to. A little bit unfamiliar with this rule. If you're playing in the Recreation League here at iceHQ, the icing rule is not enforced. So you're brought back, but you are allowed to get a change. Not the case in competition. This is a tournament, and we're playing international ice hockey rules. And so they're not allowed to get a change on the icing. You're going to be a little bit tired there, Melissa Grandrange. So Parrington just making sure that everyone knows what they're doing. Puck goes into the slot. Nice play there again by Sobotka. Just putting the puck into that high danger area and working on a percentage game. Put the puck where it's likely to be a goal, and sooner or later it will. Jennings tries to clear the puck out of the zone. Couldn't get past the pressure of Alex Picks. And DeYoung has to make another save. 8 shots now on the net for the Hidden Gems for 2 goals. The Lights yet to get a puck on the net. Debbie Bowles has seen it sail past a couple of times and is down the other end doing some calisthenics, trying to stay warm. Had a big day yesterday, Debbie Bowles. Bit of a legend here at iceHQ. She's been around for a long time and played at a lot of levels. Here as goaltender for the Hidden Gems as a fill-in player. We'll do everything we can here at iceHQ to make visiting teams come up to strength if they're a bit low in numbers. So a few fill-in players from local teams playing for some of the interstate teams who have come over here to visit. Mystery number 40 tries to shovel it through. Doesn't get through with the pressure though. DeYoung forced to get some pads down and block that one. It's shoveled back in there by Gaskell. Loses the puck though, is beaten to it. Shoveled off by Umlaut. But it will be picked up by mystery number 11 for the Lights, who has all the time and space in the world. Leaves the puck behind though. Shovels it across ice, looking for an option. It's shoveled back into the offside mystery number 40. So if you're not familiar with the offside rule, if the puck comes out of the offensive zone, if it crosses the blue line, all of your players have to leave the offensive zone before any of your players can go back in and play the puck. So in that instance, number 40, who I think might be Philippou, was receiving a pass on the wrong side of the blue line where certainly the puck had come out. He needed to leave before anyone could go back in, and that's why the offside was handed out. Puck now won by the Hidden Gems. But the Lights managed to clear it up to get it onto the stick of Townsend, who was very effective yesterday. Townsend tries to get around one, and does, gets on the forehand, but Bowles is there and makes the save. First bit of offensive pressure there by the Lights was through Victoria Townsend, who yesterday was very effective, created a lot of chances. 3 minutes and 10 seconds to go in the first. The Hidden Gems with a 2-0 lead so far. Townsend with the first genuine chance for the Lights. Puck comes up to the blue line. It's pushed back in, looking for Townsend. Shovels a backhander. It doesn't get past the Gems defence. They drive the puck out. It gets past the defence on the blue line. Not able to keep the puck in there was Rosen. And then it goes, but it'll be picked up by the Hidden Gems. Again, with lots of space in the defensives and their play up ice. Get it onto the stick of Carroll. Carroll with no pressure in front has a bit of room. Puts the puck across. Got it across to Sobodka. Didn't get it cleanly though. And the puck goes into the corner. Sobodka now with a chance spins around onto the forehand, but there's a stick in the way, and it's on the handle of a black jersey as the puck is played out now by Burgess, looking for a connection with Gramange, but not quite able to get there. And now the Lights will play the puck out of the zone. Again, looking for Gramange, who's not looking at the puck, lost sight of it briefly. It was Lieber Smeaton who was trying to play the puck out of the ice, and back it goes. Going back now to pick it up, and it'll be iced by the Hidden Gems, so they're brought out. The Lights get a chance to get the change that they would have liked. And the Hidden Gems are dragged back for a face-off in their defensive zone. This time they're the ones not able to get the change. 1 minute and 50 seconds to play in the first. 2-0 the lead at the moment to the Gems. Both goals to Amy Lee Sobodka. The face-off will be taken by Matilda Jennings for the Lights, who drives it in. It goes up high. Mystery number 11 will fling it in. Doesn't get through, doesn't get past Liv Fletcher, who got some torso in the way. Lights now push the puck in once more, and it's flung in by Jennings, who had a good chance. It just went a little bit wide. There may have been a pad or something in the way that deflected it. It goes past Parrington as the referee on the boards, as Sobodka goes in to try and steal it, and does. Can't get up to the back check, although she's racing through quickly, and the Lights see the threat. Sobodka was flying up. The reason why the race was on there, you might think, why are they going so quickly when it's an icing, is it is possible to nullify an icing by getting to where the referee thinks the puck will be in time to call, it's called winning the race. So Sobodka was going flat chat, trying to nullify the icing. Of course, the risk on that is you sprint the length of the ice and then you're tired, and if you don't win it, you're even more tired, and now you have to come back and stay on the ice. So the Lights can get a change. The Gems cannot. They win the face-off, the Lights. It goes up high onto the stick. Lieber Smeaton couldn't get a shot away, though. The puck is flung down the other way, and it'll be picked up by Hui. Hui puts the puck across the front of the net, forcing the save there. De Jong had to shovel it wide. Picks now tries to put it into the slot. It'll be picked up now, and it'll be fired in by Gaskell. Gaskell into the slot. The puck's loose. Trying to shovel it in. Sobodka couldn't get there. There was a stick lift going on. That cleared that one out. The Lights still stuck in their zone, though. Hui doing a good job of trying to get some pressure on. Lights tried to clear the puck out of the zone, and they do, but it's going to go for not quite an icing. The referee waves it out. It didn't have enough on it. No. Parrington does wave off the icing in the end, but it's academic because it's the end of the first. There goes the siren, and we've had our first of 3 periods. And at the end of the first, Hidden Gems 2, both by Sobodka. Lights yet to score, just the one shot on the net, but it was a good chance. Victoria Townsend, who was very effective yesterday for the Lights, made that opportunity, but Debbie Bowles, untroubled by it, made that one safe in the net for the Hidden Gems. Bowles again, a local player doing a fill-in. We haven't seen Amy Stevens on the ice tonight for the Gems, which is a loss for them offensively. She's very effective yesterday. Scored an absolute ripper of a goal, but we haven't seen number 35 for the Hidden Gems on the ice just yet. It is a Friday night. I believe there's also some other league running some other games at some other rinks, and some of these players may well be off playing in that game as well. So too much hockey in Victoria. It's a strange thing, but with three rinks here, all running programs at the moment. We've got over 1,000 players registered in the recreation league here at iceHQ, which causes an enormous scheduling issue. But we live, eat, sleep and breathe hockey here at iceHQ. We are the home of the Melbourne Ducks, who are playing this year in their first full season of the Australian Women's Ice Hockey League. And Lucy Parrington, our referee, she is the captain of the Melbourne Ducks, has been for the last 2 seasons as well. Came back essentially out of retirement. The itch to play never leaves us. And hockey, an interesting game in that context. You can play it to quite a late age. If you can find any other, like if you watch, for example, the NHL, there are players in the NHL playing well into their 40s, still playing at elite level. There's not any other full contact sports where players last that long. It's because even though they play a high volume of shots, It's not the padding that makes the difference. It's the fact that you're not running, you're striding, so the impact on your joints is different. So you don't wear out your knees and ankles at anything like the same rate. So hockey players can keep playing for a lot longer, and Parrington certainly benefiting from that. Still electrifyingly quick. A lot of players in other sports are well and truly given away. Parrington is still at the absolute top level of the game. As it's driven in there by Bell, who just sits Umlaut on her back, sits McLean, sorry, on her backside, and away they go now. Fletcher just chips it up the boards. Had a little bit of time. Bell tried to fling it in, but it didn't get as far as she would have liked. And now the Lights with a bit of opportunity. It'll be picked up now. Amy McLean turns around, tries to put the puck in. Fletcher's back though, just pushes it across. Tried to find some help. Got the puck on to mystery number 40, who dumps the puck in. Puck shoveled through, 40 offside. Referee's not calling that one, perhaps unsided. Or perhaps he wasn't offside, maybe the puck didn't cross the line. We're in a better position to see it than I am from here. Shoveled in though, Gaskell drives the puck in deep, trying to keep pressure on. There's a Lieber Smeaton for the Lights. Will try and clear the puck out of the zone. Doesn't get it out, it's held in on the boards there by Gaskell. Gaskell tries to put it in, it just goes wide of the net. DeYoung not troubled by it, and the Lights will clear the puck down the other end. But that is going to be another icing. Just making sure of it is Kaylee Costello, who skates back to be sure of the problem. Sorry, no, it was Rebecca Dawson skating back there for the Gems. Kaylee Costello playing for the Lights. And we will go back the other end for a defensive zone face-off for the Lights with 13.5 minutes to play in the second. This is the tricky period because the teams are changing from the wrong side of the rink. So defensively it's much harder. This is where you'll see more changing errors happen. Puck shoveled through there by Carroll as the Lights look to clear it out of the zone. They try and get it into the slot. The Lights now try and clear the puck out of the zone. Just a little bit of puck handling, but they get it out in the end. Trying to get there with some speed and picking it up is Umlaut. Umlaut gets onto the forehand, gets through, but Bowles comes forward and shoves the mitt on top of the puck and stops the play. Good chance there though for Umlaut. Second real defensive pressure by the Lights after an early move in the first from Victoria Townsend. So creating a few chances now, the Lights. Bowles forced to make the save. Didn't have much on it, but still has to do it. Every time a goalie has to make a save, there's a chance for a goal. Puck shoveled across the front, not able to do anything with it though, Grand Range. And now it's pushed into the corner. It'll be picked up by the Gems, who try and play it up the boards. They get it onto the stick of Dawson, who clears the puck out of the zone. Sorry, not Dawson, that ended up, I think, on the stick of Carroll. Hard to see the number from this angle, but it's behind the net now. Chance for the Gems again, but it'll be picked up. Lieber Smeaton clears the puck out of the zone. Sorry, no, it's mystery number 11. Loses a footing and is caught offside. So the referee Parrington there, very well sided. They're cleared now almost. Gramone just a little bit slow to get back on side, but being allowed to go through with it. Now back the other way, here comes Stevens, not Stevens, sorry. That's Arnold's who drives the puck across for the Gems. It's deep into the corner as they battle. Gems looking to get the puck out of the zone. They've got the 2-goal lead with 11.5 minutes to play in the second. It's a tenuous lead, 2 goals. It's just enough to make you feel overconfident. Dawson will race back to try and wipe off the icing. Gets there first. Townsend was trying to put some pressure on. So Dawson makes sure it's icing, and the Lights will be brought back for another defensive zone face-off. Not allowed to change. Townsend will pay for that little sprint now. Had to try something. It was worth the effort, but it's always a risk, and in this case it didn't pay. And back they go. Hidden Gems getting a change. Sobodka going off as they load up from the face-off. Face-off this time won back by the Gems. Just chipped in by Pix. Goes behind the net onto the stick of Hui. Hui tried to put it into the slot. Waiting for it in the slot there was Kuri. But now the Lights have it, looking up the ice, trying to find Burgess on the point. Doesn't get out. And now the Gems get another shot across. Save there made as DeYoung pushes it into the corner. Mystery number 11 shovels it out. Burgess now racing across with a bit of chance. Gets in front of Dawson. She's got a chance here if she can get to the puck and put it into the slot. But puts a shot, just goes a little bit wide of the net. She did have Townsend with her. Couldn't get the pass across. The Lights keep it in. This time it's Smeaton, who shovels it in. It goes behind the net. Townsend's there. So too Burgess as they battle with each other. Burgess looks for a wraparound. It's loose in the slot. There in numbers, the Lights. Burgess scores a goal. Burgess loose there in the slot. You see this one on the top down. You just battle there in front of the slot. It's a little bit loose. There it comes, and Burgess gets onto it. Just gets the puck there over the stick of Bowles. And the Lights are in the game. That's their first game of the tournament, scored by Jane Burgess. So we have a game, and it's a contest. Lights with 1 from 4. And they will reset in the centre. If you're there in the slot with your stick on the ice, magic will happen at times. That's certainly what happened there. It's a positional game as much as anything else. The Lights now taking the puck from the face-off. They play the puck up ice. Goes up to Fletcher, though. Fletcher looks up, has a lot of room, just chips the puck up ice, had room to move. Lights just fanning on the shot there. Is going in now into the corner is Bell. Bell looks around, puts the puck into the slot, bounces off to Young and back into the corner. Not a shot, though. Fletcher chips it in. Nicely timed. And the puck must have come out. Referee there, Lucy Parrington, saw it. Fletcher just chipped the puck in, but it had come offside. It's an easy mistake to make. Savodka will load up now on the face-off as the Hidden Gems look to try and extend their margin back out to 2 goals if they can. The Lights now in the game. They've got their first goal of the tournament. Face-off won by Savodka, who put the puck across, looking to get it onto the stick of Pix. Sorry, no, that's McGlade. McGlade chips it in. It's gone deep down over the line as the Hidden Gems get a change. A couple of players go on and off. One of the unique things about hockey is how short players stay on the ice. Typically a good shift is about 45 or so seconds. There's a shot there fired on. Young forced to make another save. Nicely down into what's called the butterfly position. Puck went across the front. Savodka was there. Couldn't quite get onto it. There was a lot of open net, but not able to finish it off. And this time the backhand attempted by Carroll, but that wouldn't go either. Savodka flings a backhand. DeYoung saw that one coming and had it under control. Savodka now just trying to do battle with Matilda Jennings. But the puck kept in the zone by Dennison for the by McGlade for the Hidden Gems, and it's behind the net as they battle away. Hidden Gems looking to try and get another shot. It goes across the front into the side. It's a high danger area, but in the end, DeYoung shoves the mitt onto the puck, and they shut it down. And we are 1 goal lead to the Hidden Gems with just over 7 minutes to play in the second. 7 from 13. The Lights one goal from 4 shots as the scorer sees it. It only counts as a shot on the net. If the goalie wasn't in the way, it would have gone in. So sometimes you see a goalie make what you think is a save, and the scorer doesn't count it, and that's because the scorer didn't think it was going to go in the net. The goalies sometimes get a bit cranky about that and think, oh, but hang on, I saved that puck. Should be a statistic for me. And say, yeah, but it wasn't going to go in. So it doesn't count. Puck flung across the front of the net there. DeYoung watches it sail harmlessly by, and it's into the corner. Just trying to pinch in there and sort it out there was Fletcher, but it wouldn't quite go as the Lights look to bring it in with numbers. Flying in quickly, Umlaut gets onto the puck with help. Burgess there with her as well, but the puck comes out of the zone. Lights forced to go back and reset. Smeaton just pushes the puck in, gets there onto the stick of Dennison. Dennison well positioned. He's got 2 players skating in Burgess and Umlaut, but it's turned around, comes back the other way. And it's onto the stick of McGlade. Sorry, not to the stick of Hui. Hui circles around, has been pushed hard onto the boards. Tries to get the puck across the front. Back there, though, was Umlaut for the Lights. He gets control of it. And now the Lights looking to clear the puck out of the zone. But they don't get it past the very capable hands there of the Hidden Gems defence. And we have a whistle. And we will get en masse bulk changes with 5 minutes to play in the second. The goal there was given to Burgess from Townsend. So the first goal of the tournament. We'll be very pleased. Lights can still have another player on the ice if they want. You are allowed 5. So just a little bit of bench mismanagement going on there. But eventually they get themselves under control. 5 minutes to play in the second. Miss Pennington just making sure everyone's organised. She does play centre for the Ducks, so she knows all the tricks from the face-off. A good opportunity for a lot of these players to learn from an absolute living legend of the game. Puck now into the corner for the Gems, looking to get the puck up to Dawson and maybe get a shot away. Dawson couldn't hold it. It's pushed through there instead, and flying through with some speed, but not able to beat the back check was Townsend. But getting there quickly and shutting that one down was Emily Arnolds, who made sure that that was safe. Townsend tries to put the puck in the slot. It's loose under the feet of Dawson. But the Lights not quite able to convert it. Bowles makes the save. We'll have a defensive zone face-off now for the Hidden Gems with just over 4 minutes to play. Gems waiting for the Lights to get organised. Jennings goes in to take the face-off. Face-off comes back to Burgess, who tried to shovel in. Another chance, just couldn't quite handle the puck. Mystery number 11 has it. Winds, shoots, it deflects off everything, including the post there. Bowles lost sight of it. It was a deflection. I think it might have come off Fletcher, but it ringed off the post. Hard luck there for the Lights. Nearly a tying goal as the puck is shoveled all the way down the other end. Racing back to try and get there first, and getting in the way was Matilda Jennings, and that will guarantee the icing, and they're brought back the other way. And back they go for another offensive zone face-off for the Southern Lights. 3 minutes and 20 seconds to play in the second. 1 goal to lead to the Gems. It's been a good period so far for the Lights, so they've got a couple of extra shots on the net, and one that just rimmed off the post. It doesn't actually count as a shot because it wouldn't have gone in because, well, it didn't. That sounds kind of obvious. Disappointing to an extent. But, when that puck goes ding and hits the red pipe, it doesn't go in the net. It's always disappointing for the player that took the shot. Burgess tried to shovel it in. Ewan now couldn't quite get onto it either as the Hidden Gems cleared out of the zone there on the stick of Jackie McLeod. She's beaten to it though, racing back now to try and pick it up was Gramage, but that wouldn't go either. Burgess left it under her feet, and it's brought back now, and the Lights will clear it out of the zone. But a foot in the way there, Sobodka just broke that one down, but the Lights get it out, making a connection with Burgess, who tries to get past the pressure. Just a deflection off the feet, but it'll be picked up now. Sobodka, who has a lot of room in front of her. She has time and space. She's being chased by Umlaut, though, who's forcing her wide. Shot fired from a distance. DeYoung made the save, deflected it behind him. Sobodka wraps around, puck's loose in the slot. Chance there for Carroll. That wouldn't quite go. As now flicking it in, Hui tried to get it into the slot. Went backhand without much on it. And DeYoung makes another save. The Lights will get a change. Gems will get a change. 2 minutes to go, 1 goal to lead. 15 shots in the net for the Hidden Gems. Gems 5 for the Lights. Bit of a reversal for the Lights from last night when the Lights got 1,001 shots on the net, but they couldn't get anything through. Today they've had 5 and one of them's gone. They got one past Bowles and it was Burgess on the spot, tucking in a loose puck into an empty net essentially, as the Lights rim the puck hard around the back of the net, trying to get it out of the zone, and they do. Pawson having to go back to pick it up for the Gems. She skates back, plays it up the boards, safe option, nicely done. Mystery number 11 plays it in, tries to get past the pressure of Pix, who battles, and Courier as well. Puck still loose on the boards, players all clustering around. And Townsend looks like she's going to get in and try and push through, but loses possession in the end. It comes across the other way, and going over now to pick it up is the defence of the Gems. No one quite sure what's going on, but Townsend ends up with the puck as the Gems try and clear it out of the zone, and eventually they do. Mystery number 11 backhands it in. It goes across the line. Racing over now to pick it up is Dawson. Dawson plays it up the boards, clearing it out of the zone. That's all the Gems need to do is just play safe. 45 seconds now to go in the period. Well, Matt races back to get the puck. The Gems will go back the other way, though, through the neutral zone on the stick of Pix. Pix dispossessed by Townsend. Townsend battling away, but it gets away from both of them. The Lights will clear the puck out of the zone. Dawson will race over to get it. Conservatively but wisely, chips the puck up the boards, clears it away. Doesn't get it past the neutral zone though. It's picked up by mystery number 11, who circles around under pressure, but it's dumped in, and the Gems will need to clear the puck out. They don't clear the puck though. The Townsend managed to keep it in. It's being battled away. The Hui though eventually gets the puck out of the net, out of the zone, and the Lights will go back and tidy it up. Just 5 seconds to go in the period. We might get one more shot from Hui. She can hurry, but it's not going to happen. And the clock will beat the rush. And at the end of the second, we have the Ferry Lights with 1 from 5. Goal from Burgess, assisted by Victoria Townsend. And for the Hidden Gems with 2, both to Sobodka in the first period. So a good period there for the Lights with the 1 goal. Gets them in the game. Coaches now with only a minute to talk to their charges to try and get them organised. About all you can do in that 1 minute is say, righto, let's keep our shift short and our intensity high and win those individual battles if you can. You can't make big strategic changes with what amounts to about 35 seconds of time and a bunch of tired players who can't really concentrate on what you're saying anyway because they're too gassed. So I'm told that number 40 for the Hidden Gems is Alex. It should show up on our system. Alex Philippou. What I don't have is number 11 for the Lights. Be underway very shortly in the third. As the Lights get themselves organised. Parrington watching them patiently. All ready to go. Puck drop, face off this time won by the Lights, but not cleanly. Amanius couldn't do much with it, just blowing a tie there was Jennings, who decided the ice was a good place for a bit of a sit. Shoveling the puck in there was Costello. And here come the Gems. Philippou there, number 40, who now we know who she is. Shot fired, goes around the back of the net. Geelong forced to make the change. So number 11 for the Lights is Eleanor Watson. And the reason why that's confusing our system is because Watson is also a goaltender. And so it's just confusing things a little. But now we know. Sobodka will take the face-off for the Gems. 14.5 minutes to go. Just 1 goal the margin. And the Lights get one back and tie it all up. If it is 1 goal or less difference with a minute to go, we will go to stop time, which is where when the referee blows the whistle, the clock stops. It's good for the team that's down, not good for the team that's up, because the team that's up wants to run the clock. Sobodka tried to get something through, but couldn't get it past the wall of black jerseys. Steals it this time, though, but it's kicked through nicely there by Dinison. And now the Lights look to clear the puck out of the zone. They do, they stay on side. 4 of them in deep. They get a shot, but doesn't get past the defence. Just getting stick in the way there was Dawson. But the Lights now with another chance to reload. They've got 4 players in deep, though, no D back. So if the puck does come out, they're in trouble. You can see they've got 4 players in deep, which is brave. But they get away. But coming back the other way with a little bit of space is Carroll. Be beaten to the puck by Lieber Smeaton. Lieber Smeaton looks up ice, tries to find someone. It's Dinison who was in position to try and pick it up. Couldn't quite get it through. There was good pressure there by Arnold, who shut that one down. And it's deep into the corner for the Hidden Gems. Skating up, calling for it. Sobodka couldn't get it through. He said it was cross ice. That never works. And Matilda Jennings swooped on it. Well, not never, but usually it's a bad choice. Townsend will try and pick it up, loses it. Sobodka now couldn't quite get the puck past Kaylee Costello, who did a good job of getting in the way, saw the threat. Costello comes in and tries to clear the puck out again. Sobodka this time gets onto the forehand, goes wide, gets a shot, but it flicks wide of the net. That wouldn't go. DeYoung not troubled by that one. And now the Hidden Gems look to try and get a shot on through a screen. They take a sneaky backhand. The gap was open there. DeYoung hadn't closed the hole, but the puck wouldn't quite go. That was Hui trying on that little backhander, just couldn't quite aim it. Shot now will be taken by Picks, but dispossessed. Nice work Townsend to shut that one down. And the Lights will clear the puck down the other end. It's going to end up as a technically not quite a shot on the net. Bowles watches it sail past, chose not to play it. We get the icing, and we're brought back the other way. Just under 12 minutes now to play in the third and final period of this game. Gems with a narrow 1-goal lead over the Lights. Gems missing Amy Stevens, who was so effective yesterday. The difference that one or two players can make has been huge, but certainly Amy Sobodka has been effective. And it's Philippou too who's been effective for the Hidden Gems. But it was an icing, and we're just waiting for that to get organised. And of course, all this is doing is running the clock down, which is good for the Hidden Gems, not good for the Lights. Not that they're doing it deliberately, but it certainly does help. Hui now tried to fling the puck into the slot. Interesting enough, actually, the Gems could have got the change there, but the referee saying they'd been out for too long and not organised enough. Fletcher now steps in, just tips the puck in, tried to get it past the stick there of McLean. Fletcher now races back to get it under pressure from Townsend, sorry. They clear it out of the zone, though, now with plenty of room and space. Here come the Gems. It's onto the stick of Bell, who takes a shot. It bobbled free of DeYoung, but didn't quite go. Costello got back in time to clean up the mess. And the Gems will try and get the puck back in again through Bell once more. Not able to get in there, Philippou. And it's back out onto the stick of Arnold's, who dumps it in. Just casually waiting for the puck there was Jennings, who now this time rims it around the back of the net. Costello will have to go back and clean up the mess if she can get there in time. Puck leaves the net, leaves the zone, and it will be picked up by Grandmange, who tries to chip it in. Tried to find Burgess, but it wouldn't quite make the connection. Coming back the other way now with some speed, Bell. Bell loses the puck. It's played out of the zone nicely there by Liba Smeaton with some speed. Couldn't quite carry it through the way she would have liked. And it goes all the way down, and Dawson will race back to pick it up for the Gems. Dawson rims it round the back. Good decision from her. And Bell now will pick it up. Can't keep the puck though, and it's just shoved back in. They find Burgess, who chips it into the corner. Looking there for the stick of Grandmange, and it's behind the net. Burgess free in the slot, but now tied up. Puck bobbling around, it's loose again, but this time Bowles will make the save. And despite the fact that there were black jerseys there, the puck wasn't loose, and they couldn't turn that one into the goal. 9 minutes and 20 seconds to play. On the drop of the puck, around about 9-10. These face-offs usually take about 20 or so seconds. So every one of them works in the favour of the Hidden Gems, just running their clock down. It's a 1-goal lead, it's not much. At some point, the Lights may be tempted to pull DeYoung from the net and go 6-on-5. Try and get the points and try and get a win, or at least get a goal back. It does usually force something to happen. Often when you do that, the other team will just panic a bit and start taking pot shots to the net from the other end. It's pretty rare for them to go. It's a long way for a low percentage option. 6-on-5, also not a great percentage option, but it's one of those damn the torpedo situations. Puck flung in deep. It's not going to go for icing though. Race one there by Sobodka, who gets there first, puts the puck across the front, forcing the save there by DeYoung. It was an awkward angle. They pick it up now though through Umlaut, who now tries to clear the puck out of the zone. Gems with a good job there, nullifying the icing. The Lights just caught dawdling with the puck a little bit in their own zone, being a bit casual, but finally they clear the puck out of the zone. And just trapped offside was McGlade. Now the Gems can reload and try and get past Sobodka. Again, just a little bit casual with the puck, the Lights, but they do get it out of the zone in the end. Fletcher now chips the puck across, but unwisely in that occasion, there was a Lights player there putting pressure on to Gaskell. Gaskell shovels it across, tries to find Sobodka, who does, but didn't take the puck with her. Now coming back the other way is Umlaut. Sobodka chasing though, disrupting the stick tapping and stick lifting, just breaking up the movement. Fletcher's back there as well for the Gems. And Sobodka will chip the puck and clear it out of the zone. Picking up now Costello. Costello chips it into the corner. Lights having to load up, they're all offside. And now the Gems will drive the puck up. Costello can't get there in time, it gets past, and we'll go back for Jennings. Jennings behind the net. elects to rim it around. There's no winger there in deep enough for the Lights to pick it up. So the Gems will get there first. McGlade chips it in, but it gets past in the end, and it's onto the stick of Dennison. Dennison blows a tyre in the process and takes a tumble. Dawson watching that one happen. There was no contact that caused it. Just a skating error. Now Sobodka goes in to pick it up with a bit of space. Gets a bit of speed. She's going to get around Costello. Costello tries to get a stick in the way. Shot fired. The save made, but it's still loose. DeYoung just a little bit sloppy on picking it up, but in the end, gets it in time. Sobodka was flying in to try and get her third. Get the hat-trick, which we haven't seen one of them so far. The only hat-trick I've had so far throughout the tournament is a hat-trick of penalties. And that was Tess Wilkinson, who's now sitting on 8 minutes. 6 minutes and 30 seconds to play. Face off that time won by Townsend, who pushed it through. Lights were charging up to try and turn it into a breakaway. Didn't quite get onto it. A little bit of bad luck there for them. There's pressure on being applied by Samantha Hui, making the Lights get stuck down in their defensive zone as the Gems battle on the boards. Townsend down there to help out for the Lights. Burgess comes in to clean it out. Looking up ice, tries to find an option. Range was there, but moving slowly. They chip it through. Burgess got a stick on it, but not enough. Is trapped offside. Hui now with one to beat. There's a poke check, which just forces her wide. Hui takes the shot. It's loose in the slot. It bounced off DeYoung, but enough on it to keep it out. Range tried to clear it out. Arnold now with a shot, but there was a stick in the way. And that was blocked out there by Watson. Puck goes around the back of the net. Chance again once more was flung in there, but not able to capitalise on it. Hui. Another one across through the slot. The Gems with some good chances here. Puck's been loose in the slot a lot, but it bubbles over the top of the net now. Trying to put it back in Curry, but that wouldn't quite go. It's on the stick now of Pix, who tried to get a shot in. It's still in the slot. A lot of pressure there on DeYoung, who maybe hasn't had to save the puck, but certainly had to watch it. Burgess can't get it past Fletcher. It's trapped down in her feet as they battle for the puck on the boards, and everyone just kind of looks at it. It's digging away. It's Watson. Finally, the puck moves out of the scrum. It goes across the front of the net. And Gramonge has it on the backhand. Elects to try and clear it out, but pressure there from Curry kept it in. Puck flung across, it wouldn't go. Gems perhaps looking for a change, but they don't. They're getting changes now as the Lights try and clear the puck out of the zone. Not able to keep it in there. Gaskell couldn't quite get a stick on it. Burgess has been out for a long shift. She'll be looking for a change as in comes Curry. Tried to get a shot away, but it didn't get through. Lights managed to clear the puck out of the zone. It's not going to go all the way for icing in the third period. The ice is fairly chopped up, so the Lights get the change they needed. We're getting a penalty call on Rebecca Dawson, who will be doing, sorry, not on Rebecca Dawson, on Lara Curry, who will be doing 2 for interference. So with 4 minutes to play, the Fairy Lights get a numerical advantage. They get one extra, well, not one more player, but the Hidden Gems with just the 4 on the ice. So they bring out the penalty kill line. Watch them to set up what's called a box penalty kill. And they need to occupy the space in front of them. Remember, they don't need to score goals. The Lights have to score 2 to win. All the Gems need to do is just keep the puck out of the zone. If they can get it out, and they do, they clear the zone nicely. Costello back there to try and do something out as Jennings shovels it in. The puck leaves the zone once more. Costello under pressure, had no choice but to dump it. And as a result now, the Gems can go back and pick it up, delay it a little bit, and then fling the puck all the way down the other end. They don't this time though. The Lights steal it. It comes across the front. It's on the stick of Dennison, who took the shot. Just a little bit casual there with the puck to Gems. They really needed to get the puck down the other end and didn't. Lights realising the urgency of the situation, they get a quick change. 1 minute and 22 seconds. The clock will continue to tick on the Curry penalty. Lights trying to set up fast. The Hidden Gems might just amble back a little bit, take the time. Runs the clock down. Face off won by Townsend. It's in the slot. Burgess is there as well if they can get it through as everyone shovels away at the puck in the slot. But it's cleared out of the zone in the end nicely by the Gems. That was flung down there. Jackie McLeod doing a great job. It comes back though. Gramonge was looking for Burgess, who had her back to it. Taylor comes in. Tyler went in to try. Townsend will get there eventually. flings the puck away. There's no icing on the penalty kill. Smeaton just looking at the puck. They've got to get it quickly, the Lights. They don't want to dawdle here. There's just 40 seconds to go on the power play. They get the puck up ice. They find Townsend. Townsend to Grandmange, who chips it past, but leaves the puck behind. Townsend now with a chance as Burgess is going into the slot unmarked. But the Gems will get there first, and they clear the zone. Puck flung back out, racing back now to try and pick it up for the Lights, but they manage to just clear the zone. It's onto the stick there of Watson. Watson with it under the feet, just flicks and turns and twists, but it's cleared out by Fletcher. Just 2 minutes to go on the penalty, and come in behind the play. Out comes Huri, who reintegrates straight away and gets a chance now for a breakaway goal. And that's what you do. You come out of a penalty straight into the game. You don't ignore it. Gets there, gets the puck, just fans on a little bit, but now a chance on the backhand, shovels it in, but DeYoung makes the save. So there's a lesson for you if you're watching this. When you come out of the penalty box, watch the game. Don't just go straight for a change. Curry there creating an opportunity straight out of the penalty box, and you'll see that time after time after time. And so many times you'll see players come out of the penalty box, totally ignore the game, and go for a change on the other side of the ice, giving away chances. It's just dumb, don't do it. Anyway, it's a coaching decision. But a great lesson for players to learn at this level is to remember there's a game on, come out of the box, get straight into it, and then think about a change. Shot fired in from a distance. The Gems are going to have stop time, so we get a whistle, and it's going to be another penalty. This time it's on Axel Pix, who will be sitting two. So with 50 seconds to go, the Lights onto their second power play. Can they turn it into a shot and take us to a tied-up game? Or can the Hidden Gems hang on their second penalty kill? Only time will tell, but 50.8 seconds of time. As the Lights look to load up. Face off there, one. It's out on the point. Costello tips it in. It doesn't get past the slot where the Gems were back in numbers. They battle on. They clear the puck out of the zone. Watson now will pick it up. Lights having to get back on side. Watson's got to get past some pressure. Does so. Up the boards. Gets past the second pressure. On the forehand. Shoots. Doesn't get the shot away cleanly though. And the Gems will clear the zone. Now they come back the other way. The Lights have pulled the goalie. They've gone 6 on 4. And they're going to, Sobotka is going to get the hat-trick. So Sobotka with 3 for the game on the empty netter. They had to try it, the Lights. You've got to pull your goalie in that circumstance and try and get it in. But with 16 seconds to go, Amy-Lee Sobotka gets a third. It's a natural hat-trick for her. So 3 goals to Sobotka. And the Lights with just the one. 16.6 seconds to go. They're still on the power play. It was a shorthanded goal. So the Lights have still got 5 on 4. At least they could have if they keep the players on the ice. We'll just wait while they get themselves organised. Grandmange gets herself over into position. Puck drop, face off this time, just chipped through there by Townsend. Just 10 seconds now to play. They get stuck in that neutral zone chaos. On the puck now, Kuri, who tries to clear it out. Gets the puck now and clear. He's got one more chance. Tried to get a shot away, but Lieber Smeaton blocked it. But it doesn't matter. In the end, the Hidden Gems, they finish on the penalty kill from Pix, who still had 1 minute 9 seconds to sit. But it didn't matter. 3 goals, all 3 to Amy-Lee Sobotka for a natural hat-trick. 1 to the Lights from Burgess with a dirty goal in the net, picking it up from Victoria Townsend. And the Southern Lights 1 to the Hidden Gems with their second win of the tournament with 3. We'll be back with you for the next game in around about 15 minutes.